Started. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Just as everyone is trickling in, we'll give it a couple more minutes. But thank you all for joining us here thus far. Arshnoor, while we wait for some more people to trickle on in, if you don't mind me asking, how's campaigning been for you thus far?
Hi, Tyler. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Yeah, so I am for now campaigning from like word of mouth.
Mhm.
I'm meeting people who are from NSM, and I'm letting them know that I'm a candidate for the NSM, and I would love if they would vote for me. And I tell them what problems I'm focusing on to solve. Yeah.
Oh, hi, nice, nice. And when you say word of mouth, are you going to like club meetings or are you just doing like independent outreach?
For now, I'm doing independent. I'm reaching out clubs, and I've just reached them, and I'm looking for their replies. Actually, I'm not
Okay,
I've not got any replies from the club, but yeah, for now it's independent.
got you. And then
Yeah.
when you are mentioning to the clubs, are you bringing up Cash for Clubs program as well?
Not really. What was it about?
So our Cash for Club initiative is basically a way for clubs and other organizations to fundraise. Each person who votes is able to allocate $5 to a club or organization of their choosing. And so at the very
Oh,
bottom of the ballot will be a list of clubs in alphabetical order. And so when they cast their vote, they're going to allocate their $5. But depending on where each club ranks in the top five, they can win an additional $500 on top of the money collected for each vote.
okay,
So
okay, that's great.
like the
So
it's like the
thanks
number
for
one
letting me
club
know.
gets 500, and I think like second one gets 400. But you're welcome. Alrighty, well, given that it is 9:35, I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. Good morning and thank you again for joining us here today, Arshnor. Just to give you a general roadmap of today, basically we'll be doing let's do a general procedures. Any questions asked by the audience will be asked of all candidates for the same position within the same amount of time, allowed a further response, which is going to be 1 minute. No candidates may ask questions of the other candidates so that there is no way to give an unfair advantage or disadvantage to the candidates on the panel today. Lastly, following the forum, any statements about ASI that are factually incorrect will be addressed on the ASI website fact check section. And then just a general formatting of today's event. For our college directors, we'll be doing our 2-minute opening statement, followed by a 1 minute to respond to the general question, 1 minute to do a positional question, and then we'll do about 10 minutes allocated to our audience if more people come in to do general questions and answers, but you'll have 1 minute to respond. Lastly, with a 2-minute closing statement. Arbir Otwal, our associate director, will basically be doing a time check. Depending on how much time you utilize, she'll do a 10-second countdown. After that, she'll probably hold up a fist and I'll basically say like the speaker's time has elapsed essentially. Do you have any questions for me before we get started?
No, I'm good.
Alrighty, well, with that being said, 2 minutes for your opening statement.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Arshnur and I represent myself as Noor because it's easier for people to pronounce and I like it that way. I'm a biology major and I'm a candidate for natural science and mathematics in ASI elections. I will be primarily focusing on the prospect of careers or jobs because I see people are facing the difficulties of getting jobs these days. Also, I've seen that the majors of STEM have this myth that they won't get a job after bachelor's. They have to do uh, further studies. But I want to uh, put stuff which will help them get jobs after bachelor's. For example, upskill them or let them know about internships or research where they can get experience and get easy jobs, or they can get jobs which are entry level, but I don't want them to think that okay, they have a very long time to go to get a job. My second focus would be mental health. I think this is something which needs very high attention, and I want to although Sac State does has a lot of resources for mental health, but I really want an expansion of that, especially with an NSM.
Nice. Great. I appreciate you providing us your opening statement. Moving on to our general question. Today, we'll be asking what current issues do you believe are affecting students right now, and how would you address those student needs?
Okay, I already addressed that. So the job market again, uh, I've seen that students are facing a lot of issues in getting jobs. I really want to focus on each of the major
Mhm.
separately because I think the needs are different. And I want to focus on each major and look into what skills they can focus on and what internships they can get into. And I want to expose them to those opportunities so that they can get jobs after their bachelor's, or maybe before that. I just see many tech jobs getting many tech fields getting jobs before they graduate or immediately after they graduate uh, because the course is very intense, and I think we can do that as well. We can put a little bit more coursework or a little bit more work on our end, which we can help them upskill it and get help them get jobs. For the second thing was the mental health. I think mental health bad mental health affects their uh, ability to study, ability to
Time. So just
sorry.
do time. Yeah, no, you're good.
All right. Thank you for providing that answer for the general question. Moving on to our positional question. What experiences have you had that will help you represent the student of your particular college or group? Once again, what experiences have you had that will help you represent the students of your particular college or group?
Okay, so I've been the head girl of the science field in my school. In my ninth and 10th standard, I've focused on what what problems do students face when it comes to science, when it comes to academics, or even a little personal life like mental health, as mentioned. um i've I've got into events, on organizing events for them, which will help them upskill. For example, there were exams happening for them. They were not like exam, but quizzes happening for them, which were just for fun but still helped them learn a lot. uh, and they were regarding science, particularly because in India it's a simple stream of science, not separated, especially in ninth and 10th. So they were particularly for science and maths, and I've seen a lot of students focusing on that and they enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, I think that would be the one.
Gotcha. Um, Alrighty, so it looks like we're gonna move on to our Q&A session from the audience. Do we have anyone who would like to pose a question today? And if so, please drop the question in the Q&A session of today's meeting. Alrighty, seems we have our first question. Tell us the first thing you will accomplish if you are elected to the board.
First thing I will accomplish would be, I think I will address the issues that I was facing. Because it's my second semester here, and uh like I've been not very new to USA. Like, I'm
Hmm,
sorry, I've been very new to USA. It's just been 2 semesters here. So few issues I was facing was regarding my major. I was not able to you know rely on my major because I was a bit I don't know, I was a bit skeptical about whether I will get a job or not. So I was just not going good with my major. I think I would address that issue. There's nothing which is helping students to select their major or to help them you know cater their needs on what their interests are and what their major could be according to that. I think I would work on that first.
nice, nice. And then secondly, tell us one fun thing about yourself, and you have 1 minute to respond.
Okay. Okay, one fun thing about myself, there are a lot. I am I'm a multi-talented person, but I would say it's like uh jack of all trades, masters of none. I love dancing, and I've been the leader of Bhangra group in my school as well. So yeah, I think I don't know if you guys know, Bhangra is a Punjabi folk dance, and I love it, and I've been a leader of that. And apart from that, I love dancing, painting, drawing, quilling. I've also been a nail artist back in my country. I've done a
Okay,
nail course, and I'm too much into art, basically. Yeah,
nice. I'm happy that you're diving into the creative field.
yeah.
Last question. What interested you in running for Associated Students Incorporated Government?
What interests me, I think, primarily that there is very less, like there's more involvement of students. It's
Mm-hmm.
more about students and less about faculty, or less about the college. I would say, like, uh, all of the departments are college focused, I would say, but here we do care about students, about we cater their issues. So that's what I loved, that we are together as students and we cater their needs and we help them progress.
Nice, lovely, lovely. Given that I don't see any additional questions in the chat portion of today's meeting, we'll move on to a 2 minute closing statement from you, please.
Okay, I would close by saying that I think I will be a good uh, director of natural science and mathematics because I've been a science freak, and I think as I'm progressing through my degree, I will help students to do the same. And I will definitely cater the needs, which cater the problems that I've been facing, but also help the students communicate properly to me on what problems they are facing and on what I can do to resolve those. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. I would love, I don't know, there are not many people here, but I would have loved if they were here and, I would have addressed them toward me.
Yes, and then just to let you know, we actually will be publishing this on our ASI website, for future people to view if they like as well.
Yeah,
But
sure.
thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to be here today. Just as a friendly reminder, we will have our election kickoff events on April 10th and 11th in the Capistrano Lawn area, by Saigon Bay,
Okay.
as well as the library quad. So definitely encourage people to come out and check out our area. We will be providing food, but even then, and definitely encourage people to vote for you specifically on April 10th and 11th, but also our Cash for Clubs initiative as well. But with that
Thank
being
you.
said, thank you again, and I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
Thank you.